welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing this candy cane fiend kind of look. I was feeling less holly jolly, more creepy, spooky, scary. What else is new? But for this look I did redo my red wig. I threw some extensions in it and restyled it. So if you guys would like to see how I did that, then just watch this video right up here. That will give you an in-depth tutorial. But if you want to see how I do this scary slash glam holiday look, then let's get started. So the first thing we are going to do is this half of the face. This is going to be the normal glamour side of the face. So I am taking a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick. This is in Wifey, and I'm going to do my eyebrows with it. Now this might seem weird since this is the regular side of the face, but is because the wig is red. So we are going to fill in our eyebrows with this. For this, I usually take a concealer brush or a smudger brush just because it covers the hairs a little bit more than a normal ankle brush. So I've picked some of it up. You can use face paint for this as well, but I find that these liquid lipsticks work really well for this kind of thing. So the first color I am going into for this side is Cherry Soda from the Blood Sugar palette. It's just a really red pigment, and we're going to put this in the crease. And I'm winging it out on this side just because I want the face to be balanced, even though it's going to be, you know, kind of monstrous on one side and then regular on the other. And then taking a blending brush, I am just going to soften this all up because we're going to build a lot of color on top of this. So consider this like our transition color. So I am going to go into Fresh Meat and deepen up the crease. For the lid, I am going into Blood Sugar. So really I'm just using these three colors here. And this is the shimmery red from the palette. And we're just going to pack this on. In the corner, I'm going to take a small brush and go into Candy Floss, which is this pink, and just highlight. Now to give it a little more holiday spirit, I'm going to go into the waterline on the bottom here with this Tropical Green NYX pencil. Liner on the top, I'm just going to use a NYX gel liner in black, and then I'm going to throw on some lashes. So I put on some mascara, but I am going to put a set of lashes on, but since I'm putting them on both sides, I am just going to wait until I put this eye on to put the lashes on. So let's finish off this whole side of the face. I am going to take some blush. This is ColourPop in Cheerio, and we're going to pack some of this onto my cheeks. I want this to be fairly rosy, kind of like a Who almost. How they kind of have that, like all their features are very round. And then I'm going to highlight with this Wet n Wild highlighter just because it's kind of a white gold, and I think that's a good holiday highlight color. So we're just going to go in the cheeks with this, and I am laying it on heavy, as you can see. And then I am going into Glucose from this palette with a big white brush and setting it all. I'm using a lot of the shadow on here just because I want it to stay nice and set. I don't want it to go anywhere. On top of that, just to add a little sparkle, I'm going in with this white pigment. I've used this lots on my channel recently. And we're just going to go over the same space with this, just so it has a little more white to it and a little more iridescence. This eyebrow looks a little more evil than this one, but that's the way I wanted it. Because this is supposed to be like monstrous. It's going to be kind of like ripping and tearing apart. So now I am going in to the gel eyeliner again, and we're gonna do a nice thick line on this white eyeshadow. So now it's time to create our little candy cane peppermint rips and tears sort of thing. So I am going to dip into some water, and I'm going into my water activated paints, and I am going into the red first, and I'm just going to start creating rips and tears and little holes of where I want everything to be. So I think I'm going to start on this side because this is going to be our biggest side. So that is the section. I know it probably looks a little crazy right now, but when I go in with this white, it will look more like I want it to. Alright, so I finished up the stripes. I added a few more on this side and then made it look like it had just cracked off my face. So I outlined it in black and did some kind of cracks coming off, looking like more is going to come off soon. I did throw a lash on, so I am going to add some black in the lower waterline here just to make it look a bit more menacing. Now we're going to do the mouth, and as you can see I already have some stripes here, but I wanted to create kind of a spooky jagged mouth, so I'm going to use this NYX Jumbo pencil to do that so I don't have to dip into my black paint. And now I'm going to take this and outline these parts here. For the lips on the other side, we're going to make them glamour. And I'm going to use a red lip pencil. And I'm going in with a ColourPop matte liquid lip, a Hello Kitty one, so this is in Ribbon. Alright, so this is the finished look with the red wig. I did a bun. I will put some footage in of how I did it and stuff, but or I will link rather the video of how I did it. It's just a bun with some white extensions in there to make it a little more pepperminty, and then I threw some bows in to cover up some of the pins and all of that jazz. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.